The campus of Bowling Green State University can be seen for miles because the Drumm Library stands proudly, even in this fast-paced digital world.
It is the heart of campus. It's the heart of the work that we do with our students. This is where our students, our faculty and staff convene here.
More than brick and mortar, the facade of this building is an 8-story piece of public art commissioned by then-President William Drumm in the 1960s, a part of his vision of a vibrant Bowling Green campus.
It's the largest work of art on BGSU's campus. It is iconic. It represents a time in our nation's history that really resonates with a lot of people.
The mural's creator? Iconic Akron sculptor Donald Drumm, who served as BG's first artist in residence.
I did my sketches and they were approved by Dick Brown, who was the university architect.
Now, nearly 90 years old, he is still at work in his Akron studio. His hands a testament to the decades spent honing his non-objective craft.
Not to represent or look like animals, people, or plants or anything, but to be just a design for design's sake, to fit into that rectangular shape of the wall.
It's art that inspires conversation and is open to interpretation.
Do you feel like you ever make mistakes?
I don't tell anybody if I do. I don't know. Mistake in art, what is a mistake in art really? I guess you correct it at the time if you feel that it's something that doesn't say what you want it to say. You change it.
Some of his most challenging changes came as he envisioned and then brought to life BGSU's towering library mural. Getting the right contrast between sections took weeks of trial and error, all made more difficult due to the scope and size of the project.
My wife wondered if I would have the guts enough to climb that. Start at the 5th floor, and I became so familiar with the scaffolding that I began running up and down till one day I hit my hard hat against one of the outriggers of the scaffold, and it came falling down. Everybody came running out to see if I fell. Just the sound of the hard hat.
The library is just one of several of Drumm's contributions to campus, reflective of the times. Vietnam, civil rights, and protests that brought violence to institutions once considered immune.
Kids at Kent were killed, and then 2 students in Jackson, Mississippi were killed. And the students at Bowling Green said, would you do a memorial?
He created a large piece after the Kent State shootings that is here on campus called Bridge Over Troubled Waters. He made that out of metal that rusts on purpose to get that feeling of the time.
Rust, created by Ohio's wind, rain, and snow. But time and constant weathering have taken a toll. So the university has embarked on a restoration campaign. Half of the $1 million needed must still be raised.
And so just doing all of that is going to really cement this as the center of campus again for probably another 50, 60 years.
The project will begin in April and hopefully wrap by this time next year. Don Drumm won't do the climbing this time. He's content in gratitude that his mural will continue to inspire students and visitors for generations to come.
Well, I hope historically that they remember the library and its importance, and I'm pleased that they appreciate it and are keeping it as a focal point.
In Bowling Green, Betsy Kling, 3 News.